Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Backwards Kit Reveal. And I'm doing something different this month, but I really need to do it. I have my July Mind the Scrap kit in a pizza box, and my June Mind the Scrap kit is on its way in my suitcase from the UK. I picked it up directly from Emma in Bristol, and then I didn't bring it home with me. I left it there, and it's packed in the suitcase that hasn't made it yet. So this stand contains all the leftovers from a million previous Mind to Scrap kits. So that's going to become my Scrap Backwards kit this time. And I have no idea what's in here, so we're going to discover it together. There is this little container of ephemera from what looks like it might be a Heidi Swap collection. There is some washi tape that is Echo Park, and it's pink with little florals. I could probably use that. There's some little small scrap. There's this P13 light chipboard embellishments. There's some little scallop trim and a frame there. That should be useful. I don't know why I haven't used that already. There is this tape. It's kind of like electrician's tape, and it has numbers on it, and it is, I'm pretty sure it's Tim Holtz. And there may be another roll in here that has letters on it. And so I had to figure out how to tame that before I can use it. Another scrap, a frame, a couple frames. Those are pretty. Let's see what this is. This is some ink. It's London Fog. It's a gray ink. I will open that up, and that can be a good stamping ink. I like things that are stamped in gray. Let's see. I have this thing that says remember. I have one of the 6x8s from, this is a Cocoa Vanilla collection, and I have some other Cocoa Vanilla stuff right here. Ooh, these days. And I've got some houses, some things. I must have had a 6x8 pad, so the rest of it's in there. I can kind of put that together. I haven't, these are some things that don't really belong where they are. This is ephemera, I think, from, doesn't that look like Spectrum Sherbet? Or maybe some Simple Stories collection. This is a set of Prima stickers that have floral motifs. Those are kind of nice. I'm just gonna maybe put these in here, and I'll put that with the scraps. And this is, let's see what we have here, a whole variety of things. This is a set of journal bits from Feelin' Frosty that looks like a wintry, Christmassy kind of collection. I'm going to put that separate and not try to, this is the package for that ephemera, so I'll keep that. But I'm not going to try to put that in my kit, although that might be an interesting challenge. I have a piece, this was one of the papers that came, and that's a scrap, and I love that. This is another Simple Stories ephemera bit from Simple Vintage Country Harvest. So a lot of fall themed things in there. And that also let me put that away with my seasonal things. This is a paper pad from what is absolutely by a mile my least favorite collection of all time. This Good Stuff by Simple Stories. I don't know why I object to it so strongly. Now, I don't mind this orange floral. There's some things, usually if I don't like one side, I'm okay with the other side, so I've kept it. But I would be okay if I never saw that collection. And I think here's a set of, no, this is Happy Hearts. That's not Good Stuff. So that's a Valentine themed. I'm going to put that with the seasonal themed things. This is a 49 and Market Journal Bits selection, and it's got a bunch of amazing stuff, including this huge Viewmaster that will come in handy. I totally forgot that I had this. I love everything in there. And here's another, well, no, this is 49 and Market Avesta ephemera bits, and those things are back in here. And then there's some other ephemera bits from other collections, including this Full Bloom by Simple Stories, that have kind of been put into this after a project. But there are lots of tickets and things like that in there, so that's going to get some use. And I think all the rest of this, don't you just love those shutters? And look at here, some metallic bits, and this week's rules in the challenge call for using metallic bits, and I have some around on my desktop. I'm going to put those there, so I'll use those even when I'm going to pull them out of the kit, but I can pull them back into the kit if I want to. And here's some more bits from some of those. I'm just going to keep those in the bag and not worry about those. This is a Pink Fresh The Best Day 6x6 pad, and I love a lot that's in here. This is a great pattern paper. I'm going to try, usually I step outside my kit for papers. I kind of give myself license to do that, and I think I will try to stick within the papers that I have here. This is an alpha set. I think this is pretty close to the same font. One is kind of purple. I think they're both Pink Fresh. I guess this goes, that's some Simple Stories, foam titles. I have two sets of these. I'm gonna kind of lay those down right there. I'm not gonna get too crazy. I haven't even opened these. These are rainbow bits from Boho Baby. Again, maybe a color scheme that's not my jam, but which is probably why I've never opened them. So we'll see how that goes. Frames and Tags from Echo Park's New Day. Haven't opened those either. Lots of stuff here. I'm recognizing some of that as coming from some of the packages there. I've got some jewelry, what I call cut jewels. I'm going to put those in with my enamel dots and bling, which I can draw from at any time. And there are some stickers, some puffy stickers. What is this? Oh my goodness. Why have I not had this out on my desk? This is the most amazing set thing. I absolutely love this. I don't know if you know art by Marlene, but Marlene is a genius, and she does her work is available. She makes stamps. That's how I first came to know her. Were my favorite set of stamps. Still my favorite set of stamps. were designed by her. And she designs for a company called Studio Light. And Emma somehow found this 3x7 pad with quotes on it, like, never rush something you want to last forever. The root of joy is gratefulness. Think happy thoughts. Craftomania, art lover. It's okay to make mistakes. Let that shit go. And, you know, all kinds of amazing stuff. So this is at the front of my desk for everything I do. I love this. Okay, let me put that kind of right there. Okay, and let's see what else. I think we've been through. Oh, look, a set of stamps. These are stamps by Craft Consortium, Belle Fleur. I've never heard of the company, but these are really intricate, delicate floral stamps. I'm definitely going to use those. I'm going to put those over here. It's not I'm going to keep it away from the ephemera. This is a Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Weathered Garden. And while I love the images, maybe I love the images, I'm just not crazy about that color scheme. I can probably use it, you know, like this could almost be used as a neutral. I love the black and white, and I don't mind the green and white, but I don't know how much use that'll get. So, and there are some, see, I already pulled that paper out and tore a piece off of it, so I've already used it. Here are some alphas. I need to put those with, well, I'll figure out. I'll separate the alphas. And a set of frames from Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Indigo Garden. And that's what goes in this package. And then there are some puffy stamps, puffy stickers from Pink Fresh. So that's another pot. Lots and lots and lots of embellishments. These embellishments should last me for several months, and I'm going to try to bash this stash as much as possible, and then I may take the leftovers and offer them in a, you know, kind of a stash kit as a prize. Another alpha. I love this one, and I've used a lot of it. A card, and then now we're going to start going through papers. I'll go through these first. I think this may be a fairly recent kit, and there's another set of alphas there. I kind of grew up in scrapbooking. These were the first alphas that I ever used. The Doodlebug, tiny type, I guess, or teensy type. And oh my gosh, look, these Doodlebug sprinkles. I will definitely put those in with my enamel dots, again, for use on all pages. This is the set of Vicky Bouton Making Waves stencils, and I've used this top one, the one with the waves, and I'm going to actually kind of keep that off to the side with my Vicky Bouton stuff, but I will know that it's part of my kit, and I'll try to remember to think. This is a set of phrase stickers from P13 and a pretty lime green alpha, and a set of ephemera. What are these? These are P13, looks like tickets. I haven't opened this, I guess. I'm there for a while. I kept getting kits even when I was kind of taking a break from scrapping. So there's a lot in some of these kits that I didn't really get to. Oh, look at all these little tickets. Who doesn't love tickets? I'm going to, just to increase the chances of my using them, I'm going to put them in this little kind of ephemera bucket there. And I will keep this package so that I can remember that those are P13. Now, I'm going to put, this has a really pretty strip, brand new strip, so I'll keep that. I'm going to put that over there. And this is from Sweet Rush, and I have mostly, oh, there's the stencil. I knew I had the stencil somewhere. Put that over there. Okay, and I'll just very quickly run through the papers. There's that thing, that page from Sweet Rush. And this is a photo play paper that's a solid on one side and stars on the other side, yellow stars. Solids plus craft. There's a craft page and then blue dots. There's a solid plus red and black. This is a black dot with a solid red. Really amazing paper pack there, all this photo play. And that came as a, not part of the paper pack, but I think part of the, well, maybe part of the scrapbooking kit. And this cute one with clouds and rainbows. Another one with stars and this little animals. And a Sweet Rush paper. I've already used one page of that. I get the paper kit in addition to the scrapbooking kit. I get all the kits. And so I get 2 sheets of every kind of paper. And isn't that what we all need? This is good yellow cardstock. I'm going to pull the cardstock out because those actually go in a different place in my world. This is a cute cut apart sheet. And we've got another of some of the ones that I already showed you. And I'll pull the cardstocks out. And then there's a sticker sheet, a little boy themed sticker sheet with a lot of browns. And Helen, this is Boho Baby. Helen and, excuse me, what?
Can I borrow some saran wrap?
Yeah. It should be in that last drawer to the left there.
Got you, thank you.
Up at the top. And again, Helen Parker knows what I think of browns, but I can probably find a way to use some of those. But again, not my favorite. So it's a challenge to use some of these things that, that are maybe not something that you would buy. And this I know I will use. It's a Sweet Rush sticker book, and I've pulled some out, so that goes there. I'm gonna put these in when I take all of this out. And I've definitely got more than I can use in a month here, but my point is to bash this stash before my new kit, before the June kit arrives, and before my new August kit arrives. So I really need to get on the ball here. Okay, let me just kind of quickly, it's taking too long looking at these papers. A lot of these are scrap papers left from earlier kits. I'm just going to slide them in there. There's a piece of cardstock. This is almost a solid, ooh, look at that. I know how I can use that. I'm going to use that like, and this, by the way, this is a kit reveal only. I'm not going to do a layout as part of this video, but my first layout may end up being using this sheet of paper, but differently from how you might think. This is a gorgeous piece of paper. When I looked at it, I thought, ooh, fussy cut flowers. But it's really, really hard to fussy cut those flowers and have them look good at all. So I will probably cut it in half and use the bottom and the back and the front. So, love that paper. Always love a good wood grain. And what's on the other side? A bunch of stuff. What is that? It's Hearth and Home. A purple sheet with some polka dots on the other side. Who doesn't love that? And more scraps. Just, gosh, look at all this stuff. Oh, one of my favorite pattern papers ever. This one right here. Damask Lane, Let's Party. Or Life's a Party. So I'm just going to kind of scooch these things in here. There's the black and white hello side I like really well. This is nice. I used a lot of this when I was documenting James and Katie's Puerto Rico trip. Okay, so there's some Fernwood by Vicki Boutin. I love this side of that, but this side is gorgeous too. There's that purple paper. This is a Lawn Fawn, and it's got the multicolored dots. A cut apart sheet from Day in the Life, and it's got little push pins. Not gonna belabor all of these details. This is something else that I think is really pretty. That's a Pink Fresh paper. There's a Simple Vintage Country Harvest, some fall themed things. There's a full page of the hearts, the Damask Love hearts with the little cherries on top. And this is from that that collection that I'm not overly fond of, although I mean, I just really love some pieces in it. This is a beautiful floral that I think I have a use for on my next page. And this is a rehash, I think, of that paper. Oh, this is one we hadn't seen. I have not used, did I use the other side of that? I did. I used the other side of that on a layout. And even though that's purple, I kind of still prefer that side. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is a paper pack from a previous kit, and I don't know if this is, if this goes. This is Simple Vintage Indigo Garden here. I know that. And then we have the Boho Baby, and more Boho Baby, and Indigo Garden, and then you always get cardstock in the MS kits. So let me pull that out, and there's a pretty, that's an unusual paper. It's from Scrapaholics, and it's a really thick, nice, I'm not familiar with their papers at all, but that's really different and pretty. And this is kind of nice. That's Simple Vintage Indigo Garden, and more Boho Baby, and more Boho Baby, and some more and some more. So some of these I love, some of them not so much, but as I'm going through them, I'm thinking of things I can make. So this is Such As It Is, cardstock and sticker books and all manner of embellishments. This is what I have to create with this month. I'm going to turn this back over, and then I'm going to fill it put all this stuff back in right now, kind of messy, but I will spend a couple of hours tomorrow going through it and kind of sorting things out and figuring out what I'm going to do for my page. And I will record that tomorrow. I have the reason I'm not recording the page tonight, number one, is because it's a huge kit to reveal, and it would be a very long video. So what else is new? But also I have a design or challenge team post that's coming out for Bramble Fox tomorrow morning, and I want to let it have its play out there while everybody's getting used to or learning and seeing examples of the new challenge that's going to be for the whole month at Bramble Fox. It was my turn to set the challenge, and then I did the example. So I will file these with the seasonal supplies, and that's my kit. I will see you tomorrow, sometime during the day. Well, tomorrow, by the time you watch this, it'll be today. It'll be Monday. So sometime Monday, I should have a layout process for you to watch. So thanks for watching. Bye.